Independence Day!
Huh?
No!
Hey everybody, how to do? It's your boy Cuckoo Clock Enthusiast here with another new video for yous. Yeah, today I was thinking of doing something a little different because I've already given enough instruction on how the videos are made. So I was thinking I'd give you a little bit of Chad and Benji history. You know what I'm saying? So originally, it started out as just me and a friend goofing, making some goofs, some laughs, and it turned into a story. Originally, it started out as just a large part of our sense of humor is just making up stupid scenarios and building on them. Like, for example, like, oh, what if there was these two guys who they live in a house and they steal all of their utilities from their neighbor, and their neighbor just like is a total like sub, you know what I'm saying? And so we just came up with that. Like, Greg has been a character since the very inception of the comic. He's always been there. He wasn't just like kind of an afterthought. It was Lara who, believe it or not, we added in later because just building on these characters, I don't know, it just ended up with a really awful person. That person being Lara. So Lara, you can say it however we want. Originally, her inspiration came from a doodle that my friend would draw. Goodness, but just take that in, absorb that. But yeah, that's where Lara came from, was just that drawing, and then we added her into one of the characters, and she's kind of she's good for balance. You gotta have a straight man. You can't just have you can't just have a bunch of funny men, everyone trying to riff jokes at the same time. You gotta have a little bit of sanity in there. That's where the characters came from. I believe the idea to turn it into a webcomic probably went from the inception of that idea to having a website in about 72 hours, probably over a weekend, because I'm an impulsive person. But yeah, I just thought I have the ability to do this. Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's only like $10 a month probably if you averaged it out. I mean, I guess the website is a little bit extra, but yeah, it's pretty affordable. And it also forces me to draw. Like, I was kind of getting out of drawing, them computer games. So yeah, it forces me to spend at least 3 or 4 hours drawing every week, which is a good thing. Actually, the first comic, an interesting thing about that, the very first comic is probably the 3rd or 4th thing I'd ever drawn on a computer. Because, I'm still probably better at drawing with a pencil than on a computer, but I had absolutely no practice. It was with a draw pad, though. It wasn't with a mouse, because that would just be awful. But yeah, it was one of the first things, because Adobe Elements, the program I actually use, came just on like a CD with the draw pad, and so that was from when I used to animate things. I had like a copy of Flash, Macromedia Flash. That's how long ago it was. But yeah, that's all ancient history now. The idea for the first season finale was it's pretty obvious. It's like, oh, they did their first real crime. But the idea for the second season finale pretty much just was like incredibly spontaneous. Like, the first comic that Dimitri appears in originally was just going to be a one-off joke, like she's torturing someone, haha. But I don't know. I figured, what if they broke him out? Oh shit, they broke him out! Look at that, and that was just on the fly. Like, then they go to his warehouse, and it's like, oh, and then she finds them. That was absolutely a last-minute decision to turn that into like an actual arc. That was not planned. When I started that comic, I did not know that it was going. But it worked out pretty perfectly too, because I had like exactly enough time to introduce the characters that would be doing the raid with them, and yeah, it just worked out very well. The season 3 finale, just trying not to ride off of luck, is already completely planned out. I know exactly when. Here's a little insider thing. If you watch till the end, there's surprises throughout the video. Make sure to leave a thumbs down and rate and subscribe. Let me make sure that you watch the whole video by commenting cuckoo clock. But yeah, just the last comic that is going to be like just a one-off, like before the actual season 3 finale starts, coming out. That'll be comic 104. Comic 105 to 111, including 111 being the finale, are all going to be, the finale story. So 104 is the last non-arc comic this season. Holy, because which comic is it? I think this is 89. So yeah, we got a few to go. We got a few months. Chad's tattoo was another thing that was very spontaneous. Like, just halfway through the comic, I was like, I kind of want Chad, like, in stuff that I would draw just on paper, just for gigs. I would just be like, I'd draw Chad with a tattoo and a beard, and I was like, well, I kind of want the character to have that. So how am I gonna do that? Well, just give him a tattoo. Oh, Chad's got a tattoo now. Look at that joke. It's a funny joke. It's a good one. But that is going to be, maybe that'll be come back sooner or later. Maybe that'll be an arc, how Chad got the tattoo or who gave it to him. We'll find out next time. Although I was a little bit subtle with his beard. If you'd noticed, it goes from being very wispy in the first comic that it appears in to being sort of, well, the lines are drawn, but I didn't fill it in with color. And then the next one, it's the full beard. Holy, look at that. There's a little bit of continuity for you there. Probably didn't notice that. Or make sure you watch the whole video. There's surprises hidden without. But hey, that just about does it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too. I hope it was interesting. Getting to know how the comics started out. Just some 15-year-olds goofing around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I daren't forget the creator of the music that you've been listening to, Michael Hughes. Mikey, hey, it's your boy. He's probably said that at least once in his life. I'm just gonna go kill myself.